Alright, it is 7 p.m. I'm going to call our village board meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call this evening. Josh?
Here.
Corey?
Here.
Greg? Here. Clerk Keating? Myself? Attorney Schober? Jamie? Here. Kelly?
Here.
And Brett.
Here.
Also present is Chief Aide and Assistant Chief King, as well as Ms. Carla from the library. Statement of public notice. I certify that a quorum is present and the agenda was properly noticed. We will go into number 3, public comments. The public is encouraged to address the village board at this time regarding items on the agenda. The village is not authorized by the Wisconsin Open Meetings Laws to discuss, comment, or take action at the meeting on any issue raised by public comment that is not part of tonight's agenda. Please keep your comments limited to 3 minutes and state your name and address when starting your comments and fill out the sign-in sheet provided on the table. First call for public comments. Second call for public comments. Third and final call for public comments. There are no public comments. We will move on to number 4, reports. President's report, I do not have one at this time. And I will go on to the fire department monthly report.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Evening.
Calls for the year right now, we're up to 118. EMS calls, we had 5. Fire calls, 4. Mutual aid calls, we seem to be going on a lot of these lately. We got 4 of them. No motor vehicle accidents. So we had 13 calls for the month. We also did annual hose and pump and fit testing. No problems found there. Fire department participation in the National Night Out, even though it was very hot. The event was very well attended. Our truck pull is right around the corner here in October 4th. If we can get anybody that could help us volunteer or donate or help sponsor this event, please get a hold of the Assistant Chief Sonnenberg. Our budget planning is underway here, and we're working close with the Finance Committee to streamline the budget and make it easier for our office staff and auditors in the future. Fire prevention is also coming up here in October. We would like to get out to all of the local schools here and show off our trucks and our equipment and talk to the children all about safety. We also are looking for people to join the fire department, so if you know anybody, please have them contact us. It's a good way to get involved in the community. Come down on Wednesday nights from 7 to 9. Check us out if you like helping people and giving back to the community. And like EMS and firefighting, it's very rewarding. It is. See us and stop in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Police department.
We had 1 911 cell hang-up, 1 abandoned vehicle, 4 animal complaints, 9 assist fire or EMSs. We assisted other departments for 14 hours and 52 minutes, which is a little higher than average. 91 citations, 3 debris in the road, 7 disabled vehicles, a disorderly conduct, a dispute, 44 extra patrol requests. We had 3 frauds, 2 harassments, 31 house or business checks, 15 incident reports, 1 juvenile problem, 2 parking complaints, 22 radar requests, 10 reckless driving, 1 recreational vehicle violation, 1 road rage, 9 suspicious calls, a theft, 2 traffic accidents, 35 traffic warnings, a trespass, and 2 well-being checks. So far for the year, we've had 921 traffic citations, 89 non-traffic citations for a total of 1,010. That's as of the end of August. And then last year in the same period, they had a total of 332. So a couple more. We're continuing to receive reports about frauds and identity theft. Our detective is working hard on those cases and referring charges to the district attorney's office when appropriate. And we had 2 flock cameras recently installed in the village last month, one of which has already been instrumental in solving a guy that took off from one of our officers the other day. So they're already working for us. The rest of it is called Note. You can read at your leisure. Any questions, comments, concerns?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Public Works Department monthly report is in the packet. I will read for you guys. Potholes patched throughout the village, repaired washout road shoulders on Artesian and Robert Way, trim low-hanging branches throughout the village, brushing on Big Bed Drive from Town Line Road to Skyline, cut grass throughout the village, filled in low spots at Rural Home, brushing at property north of Woodland Dental, installed adder sign on River Birch Court, trimmed all tall grass on Ellen Jackson Parkway, sealed cracks inside fence in area at DPW shop, National Night Out set up and tear down, vehicle equipment maintenance, oil change on both mowers, and repaired pull behind sprayer. Miscellaneous is extended door opener antenna at Station 2, cut dividers for library bookshelves, crosswalk lines and school stencils were painted on Clark Street, and requested street lights have been installed on Ellen Edgewood and 164 in Henneberry. Library board, Miss Carla.
In my report, I didn't put down electronic circulation. I'm not sure if you got an updated number there, but what I wanted to mention was throughout this year, last year and the year before, we're getting financial reimbursement for electronic usage, and it's increased what our library does by about 35%, which is really good. Physical usage has gone down slightly. It's somewhere about 10%, but our electronic digital world is opening up. So we're still in business. It all has to do with the library card and where people live. We had 155 people participate in our summer reading program. We gave out $150 worth of gift cards and free coupons, which we received from our county. And we also had a bonus of over 300 visitors from anywhere from Jefferson County to Waukesha doing their treasure hunt for dragons. I've been doing a lot of webinars. I attended a retreat, and I did learn something about energy saving opportunities. I have a business card I could give to somebody for the village. I also was informed today that I have another $500 this year for a non-competitive grant, and I don't have any ideas of what I could use it for because I used up my ideas for my bookshelf in my children's area. So I had mentioned to you, Jamie, in a meeting about possibly using it for cameras or any kind of security devices. If you have ideas that you could give to me and I could hook it up to the library in some way, I need to know in the next couple weeks. So let me know, otherwise I'll probably pass on that. I have learned that just accepting grant money, there's always strings attached. It's not always ideal to get money. You have to have a goal, you have to prove that it was used, and it has to be something that they like. But they do like security, so that's what I mentioned too. Also, tonight you'll be voting on whether you want to approve the tax levy exemption for next year. If you have any questions, you can ask me now or later when that comes up in the agenda. And I wanted to mention I had a lot of library patrons compliment the walkway. So Katie, you did a great job.
Thank you.
And also, I have programs in this room and I use this furniture a lot. I really appreciate and thank you all for approving the purchase of the new tables. They make life easier. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Brown.
Yes.
Celebrations Commission report. Not much to report on right now. For now, we're just focused on renewing contracts for 2026 and beginning the early stages of planning the events for the village's centennial celebration in 2028. We will meet for that purpose on September 18th in the boardroom. Anyone interested in helping plan and execute this event is encouraged to attend. And the dates for Rumble 2026 are July 10th and 11th. Village Treasurer's report.
I don't have anything out of the ordinary to report at this time. I did update the numbers on the spreadsheet.
Thank you. Mr. Knight?
No, wait, that's fine.
Thank you, sir. Number 5, consideration of possible approval of minutes for August 14th, correction of 2025.
Make a motion to dispense the reading of it. Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Page 2D at the bottom. For rural home.
Public Works report at the bottom of the page 2. Okay. Motion to approve the minutes as amended.
I need 1 second. Under 3B on page 1, who loves should be lives.
You might love it there too, though.
That's fine. I wanted to reread it one more time.
Okay, and amended.
Thank you.
Yeah. Who is the second over there? Right.
Yes.
There's a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 6, approval of bills. Discussion, consideration, possible approval of accounts payable and payroll from Thursday, September 4th, 2025 in the amount of $118,509.70, 118,509.70. The payroll was $43,123.78, and accounts payable was $75,385.92. Would you like me to repeat any of the numbers?
I'll make a motion to approve the bills of $118,509.70.
I'll second it.
Any other discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Discussion and action items. 7A is discussion consideration of 2026 capital purchases.
So for the one meeting, and that you've got the information on that, the other things that we're looking at for next year would be doing Windwalker subdivision. I know Public Works is looking at that as well. Eric's been working on getting the quotes in regards to redoing the tennis courts at this point. So to add in a pickleball court, so that would be a project for 2026 as well. So I don't know if there's anything else that anyone else is looking at, but I think those would probably be the 3 major things we'd be looking at for next year. So as soon as the quotes and stuff start coming in for the tennis and pickleball courts, we'll start presenting that to the board.
What was there? So Windwalker, tennis courts?
And the fire department purchases. So, other than that, budget-wise and things that are going on, right now, we're still working on getting the accounts all squared. Katie's been working diligently. I give her so much credit for the hard work that she's been putting in. We'll be able to start, hopefully, at the beginning of October, we should be able to start plugging all the numbers in that where we need to be. So, stuff is starting to come in regards to, from the state, get those numbers added into where we're gonna be looking at. So, but like I said, Katie's been working diligently with the accountant, and we're just kind of waiting on getting that all squared away. Once the audits are all done, finance is recommending that we have a meeting with the board to go over the reports from the past 3 years, and that's so we can kind of educate everyone where we are financially and everything else. So, but right now, everything is coming together slowly but surely. I ask the board just kind of be patient as things, roll together. So.
We move on to 7B, discussion, consideration, and possible approval of resolution 2025-01, declaring intent to exceed minimum requirements to be considered exempt from the Waukesha County Library levy.
Is everyone familiar with this? What this is basically it keeps us exempt from the county's levy. So we would be taxed approximately 30 cents per thousand. I think it's right about there right now, isn't it?
29 something.
Yeah. So that basically because of the funds that we apply to as long as we meet this criteria, which we do every year, we then don't have to worry about the county tax being put on our tax bills. So because we have our own library and we're funding it accordingly. So.
Is there a reason it's saying 20 versus 29? Did you say 29?
29 cents per thousand.
Yeah, the resolution shows 20.
No, this should be 20.
Okay.
If
I gotcha.
we were not to follow this, then we would be looking at 29 cents per thousand.
And it actually went down from last year
Yeah.
by .000. 3-0.
So
Not a
this-
That's the whole decision.
Yes.
This is a resolution we have to do on a yearly,
Every year.
every year.
It was approved to pass it on to the village board and to accept.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2025-01.
I'll second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms.
Thanks.
Carla. Thank you, Carla. 7C, discussion, consideration, possible approval of cemetery board's request to manage their own funds and to reopen their own checking account through Citizens Bank of Waconago. This was tabled in finance. Further information is required to make a final decision, so no action is currently required by the village board at this time. 7D, discussion and consideration of updating the Village of Big Bend ordinances.
So the ordinance book hadn't been updated in a while. Katie's been pulling ordinances and we've been incorporating stuff into the latest one is related more so to the police department of updating fines, updating the ordinances. A lot of the stuff that has been approved over the past several years has not been fully incorporated into the chapters. So we took on chapter 10 with the police department since that seems to be the worst off right now. Mike has it in his hands. That's going to be coming to the board probably for the October meeting. It's lengthy. It's 60 pages long. It's dry. It's
Can we make sure that goes out via email and
yeah.
everything?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I can,
As soon as
send it out when I send out the tentative agenda.
Mike's working on it, and as soon as he gives a blessing to it, then as soon as we get it back, we'll send it to give everybody plenty of time. But in there too, in chapter 10, there's an update of fees and fines and stuff that hadn't been updated in quite some time. Stuff that had been in the ordinances that hadn't been added on to the police department's citation list, so that's has been completely updated. Chief went through it as well, along with Sergeant Schweitzer, looked at the numbers and everything else, so those will be coming through. One of the things in there too is going to address towards the municipal court is increasing our the court's assessment amount from $33 up to $38 to help recover our court costs. So that's going to be incorporated into that as well. So next month there should be a new ordinance for chapter 10, as well as a resolution for the fines and forfeitures update. So that should be coming for the October meeting, and we'll get everything to you as quickly as possible. So, anything you want to add there, sir?
No, just keep working on it.
So,
So you're
other-
saying it's dry for you too? Is that what you're saying?
Get it out the day before.
yeah, other than that, chapter 8 is next on the books. If there's any chapters that people want to, kind of dive into and look at, it wouldn't hurt. Chapter 8 is also relates to some of the fines and forfeitures, and Kate's been looking at, she's been looking at what we charge, for permit fees and things like that, getting our numbers and stuff updated, that we're recovering our costs appropriately, and that we're, not giving away the farm being a municipality, so.
I'm also comparing other municipalities' costs as well, so that we're in line with other people around us,
So-
other municipalities around
Yeah,
us.
a lot of the fines and forfeitures that you're gonna see in chapter 10, everything is pretty much in line with all the other municipalities. So, as well as in chapter 10, there's some upgrades to the park and in regards to renting the park and boat launching fees too, so. Just to keep us in line with everybody else and that, so. Okay? Good. That's it. Unless anyone has any questions.
Number 8, our next meeting date is technically,
Special board meeting.
yes, that's what I'm, we're holding our special board meeting on the 10th of September at 5:30 here at the Village Hall. And then our following standard meeting will be October 2nd.
Make a motion to adjourn? Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. See everybody next Wednesday.
So we're ready.
That's it for me.